In the small, vibrant town of Evergreen, nestled among rolling hills and whispering woods, lived a young boy named Jamie. Jamie, with his boundless imagination, was captivated by tales of superheroes, their daring feats, and the battles they fought to keep the world safe from villains and monsters. One crisp autumn evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Jamie sat cross-legged on the soft green grass of his backyard, a comic book spread open in front of him. His best friend, a clever and curious girl named Lily, sat beside him, equally engrossed in a story of their own. "Jamie," Lily asked, her eyes not leaving the page, "do you think superheroes are real?" Jamie pondered for a moment, the glow of the setting sun reflecting in his thoughtful eyes. "I wish they were," he sighed. "Imagine if Captain Lightning or Miss Marvelous could visit Evergreen. How amazing would that be?" As they shared dreams of heroic visits, Jamie's grandpa, a kind and wise man with a gentle smile, overheard their conversation from the porch. With a chuckle, he called out, "Why don't you two come here for a moment?" Curious, Jamie and Lily scampered over, settling at their grandpa's feet, eager to hear what he had to say. "You know," Grandpa began, his voice soft yet filled with excitement, "heroes aren't just found in comic books or on the big screen. They walk among us, living in our town, making a difference every day." Jamie and Lily exchanged puzzled glances. "But Grandpa," Jamie protested, "they don't have superpowers or wear capes." Grandpa chuckled again. "Ah, but that's where you're mistaken, my dear boy. Heroes come in many forms. Let me tell you a story." With that, Grandpa spun a tale that was different from any superhero saga Jamie and Lily had ever heard. It was the story of Mrs. Baker, the kind-hearted lady who ran the local bakery. She woke up at the crack of dawn every day to bake fresh bread and pastries, always setting aside a basket for those in need. He told them about Mr. Patel, the volunteer firefighter, who braved flames and smoke to keep the town safe, and about Ms. Thompson, the school teacher, who stayed late every day to help any student in need of extra support. As Grandpa recounted these tales, Jamie and Lily's eyes widened with wonder. They began to see their town and its inhabitants in a new light. "But Grandpa," Lily asked, "how can we be like them?" Grandpa smiled warmly. "By being kind, helping others, and doing what's right, even when it's hard. You don't need superpowers to make a difference." The next day, inspired by Grandpa's stories, Jamie and Lily set out to be heroes in their own right. They helped their neighbors, stood up for friends, and lent a hand wherever needed. They discovered that heroism wasn't about battling monsters or flying through the skies. It was about the small acts of kindness that made their town a better place. From that day on, whenever someone asked Jamie or Lily if superheroes were real, they would smile and say, "Yes, they walk among us every day, and we can be heroes too." And so, in the heart of Evergreen, Jamie, Lily, and their friends learned an invaluable lesson. True heroism lies not in the extraordinary, but in the everyday acts of courage, kindness, and compassion that bring light to the darkest of times.